What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, your boy, Big Papa ETJ, and we are at it again with another episode of Biggie Plays. Listen, I posted a tweet on my other Twitter account today. Today would be on August 17th when we're doing the session here. Yo, your boy's out here like mixtape era Wheezy. Like your boy been dropping video after video after video after video after video. Like, can I tell you, like, the next 3 weeks that I have for my at least 2 to 3 weeks here for the YouTube channel here, it's already slated to premiere. Like, I'm clear into the beginning parts of like September. Like, this is like on the levels of like mixtape era Wheezy. I cannot stress this enough here. But again, I do appreciate all the love and support here, and I do see the channel gradually growing, and I appreciate you guys here. So if you guys do like what you see on the channel, please do subscribe. Like, subscribing is totally free, doesn't charge you anything here. It is free 99, no tax. Fuck taxes, no tax. Again, if you like, don't like, I do like the engagement here. If you guys want to see more or interested in seeing me playing anything outside of the JRPGs and the WWE 2K content, or even the Apex content, do let me know. Say, hey, you should probably try this game out here. I would look forward to trying it out here. But I don't want to back down my backlog any more than it already is. Plus, again, this game came out in June. It is now August. I don't even know when the end game is going to be for this game, to be completely honest. But I've been gradually taking this a step at a time here. And hopefully, if life doesn't life too hard for me, we can definitely see ourselves having a session where we just knock these out of the park here in a single session here. Well, I see a skeeter. I think I got it. It's not around, but that'll be the edit point here. But we're gonna jump back in to the video and jump back into some Final Fantasy 16 here. We just got back from visiting Clive's uncle Byron. We are slowly making a trek back to the hideaway for some business. I feel like with the name of this chapter here be monster, something might be happening. Like, I feel like there's no like serious break. It's always like something extremely traumatic, and I think we're heading down that path as well here because of a couple things that Jill mentioned and her wanting to repent. So there we go. Plus, we do got a couple side missions that we have to take care of here, but we do got to speak with Vivian.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Okay.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the Orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's breath, and plucked it from the duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
Just a wee bit. Just a
My
wee
only
bit.
aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here.
Not much.
Let's see if Jill's ready.
Hang on. Of course, as soon as we start the session, my light goes out. Yay. It's like as soon as like the camera reset and refresh, it's like, oh hey, guess what? Let there be light. Let there no longer be light. We're gonna do anime picture for a bit while I change the light here. But I guess this leaves for room for revenge, which is a good thing, I guess. I figured there was gonna be someone behind the attack at Phoenix Gate, and now that we have like our own culprit behind it, and it's them that we're gonna be ransacking. This is awesome. Get to exact some revenge here. I wonder where Joshua is at this point in the story. This is, I feel like his journey right now is very Riku-ish in a sense, where and like when Kingdom Hearts first broke out and Riku was on a separate path. Oh, what's this?
Ah, my favorite pupil. Allow me to educate you.
By speaking with Vivian in the hideaway's room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current ongoings of Valisthea, revisit any of the Nine Tails past lessons, or take a deeper look at relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit.
I have the details here.
The Grand Cast. Here you can view a detailed visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI. The depth updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use R1, L1 to cycle through the pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure. So this is basically like oh man, what Clive So we are starting off the year 860. Josh, Annabelle, Alwyn. We're skipping frames. Awesome. And we're looking at a menu. Awesome. Rodney. I think Rodney died. Sir Wade, and then Sir Tyler. So Knight of the Flames. Elwyn dies. Clive sees this dominant of fire. Joshua is believed to be dead. Jill, Torgal, Ambrosia is. So she ends up getting absolved into the Holy Empire of Sambric. He serves for them, looking to go fisticuffs against the Shiva, where we re-encounter Jill, Benedicta. The relationship between Benedicta. These are the strategist and prime minister, king of the Walud, Walud, commander, dominant of fire. Where's Sid? Sid branches out. Be friends. We're still chasing. This is Sid's hideaway. Yeah. Quentin, this is where we branch out. Garuda's Rage. Why am I skipping frames? Hello? Can you not, please? Like, why do you do the things you do? So this is Garuda. We get introduced to Dion, attendant to the king. Benedicta is now dead after a conflict. This is the attendant to the Madras. Hooded man is being chased by Gav. Salvation at Nightfall. When is Martha? Yeah, a duchy despoiled. This is Hannah Murdoch. This is right before we meet. When do we meet Martha? Dion. There you go. Martha, Isabel, Martha, Quentin, Alliance. Becomes Joshua. So we revealed that's Joshua. Sid is now dead. That is Ultima. Yeah, Ultima kills Sid. Joshua has now absorbed Ultima. We're still in the clash. We're still in the clash. Sid the second. So now you have Benedicta. He's dead. He's dead. These two are dead. So Tyler still alive? I mean, leaves room for interpretation that he might be alive. I thought he died. That was the impression he died. This is Victor, who's new. Torgal, Jill. We now have met present day. We have reacquainted with Wade. We have now reacquainted with Byron Rossfield, which is the brother of Elwyn, his dad. And now we're at current tense.
Study it well, Clive.
You can view a detailed overview of current and past events relevant to Clive's story that updates as you progress through. So I'm assuming we own this. So, seized by Sin Break. Is out in the mountains. Pursuit of the dominant of fire. Hideaway. Rendezvous with Gav. We went back to Phoenix Gate. So we do follow Drake's head. Sid's dead. New hideaway. Takes the name Sid to Martha's aid. This is still owned by the. It's still been infiltrated by Sunbright. And now we are headed to Drake's breath. We destroy Drake's head.
The state of the realm is ever changing.
That's actually a nice
Clive.
piece. I do like that.
Typical nobles.
I should be good on stuff, but you never know because we are going to be going on a journey.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady
Oh,
Karen.
we still got this quest to talk to Blackthorn.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
What's up?
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Are you broke?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit.
Ah.
I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was.
Okay.
There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right, we're going.
I mean, at least he came clean about it. His ego got hurt. I'm sorry about that, bud.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him.
Oh, God.
Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Granny, we gotta talk to this mean ass granny, bro.
Karen, do you have a moment?
No.
Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already.
God damn it.
Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain.
Mm-hmm.
Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Nope.
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He doesn't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Let's go. Now we're hunting somebody. Oh gosh.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill. When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me.
Yes, we are.
What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it.
Yes, you can. Because you're a bad bitch.
If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make him proud.
Mm-hmm.